So can you tell us a little bit about how you got started in music?
Um, I would say like music has been a part of my life since childhood. Like I used to make songs in my head like in middle school and shit. But like I used to get bullied, so like I didn't really believe in myself that much. And then I didn't really start actually formulating songs like to record until like high school time with like my friends. Like we would just get comfortable and put my phone in the middle of the room and just write a song and record it with each other and just drop it on SoundCloud.
And was there a certain point where you started to take music more seriously?
Um yeah, I would say like um around 2016 I was in college. Like I was going to LaGuardia College, but like I would just pop out just to see niggas. Like niggas would want to hang out with me because I look cool, I guess. And like niggas would be like, yo, like let's hang out, let's do shit. And then I'm seeing all these niggas dropping songs and I'm like, maybe I should start. And I was already going through like a breakup and shit, so I made an album about it, dropped it, and then niggas was fucking with it. So I said, let me take this more seriously because maybe I have a skill type of thing.
And is there any artist that inspires you, or like you feel like you draw inspiration from when you're creating your sound or like your style or anything?
Um, I'll say like artists like JPEG Mafia, Travis Scott, Kenny Mason, IDK, a lot of like the ASAP guys. Like I listen to them sometimes. Like what are they touching on, or like Sonics. Like I'm really addicted to like echo sounds. So like I like to add echoes in the back of my vocals type of thing.
And as far as being from New York and like being original, how do you feel about just not giving in to trying to sound like everybody else when you're
Um,
creating?
I feel like that shit is just me in general. Like I never wanted to sound like niggas for real. Like I heard like echoes and I was like, I need to implement that in my sound. Like I wanted to make sure I get my message across and rap what I know instead of like, rapping what other niggas is saying. Like just rap my life. Give a summary.
And then as far as like fashion and clothes, and then there's any like creatives that you part of like a collective or anything that you want to talk about?
Um I be affiliated with like mad niggas. Like mad niggas be fucking with me in general. But I'm in Pearl Boys, a brand like slash group and lifestyle I made with my friends, and I'm also in NYC Laws, like some niggas in Brooklyn that I like perform with and shit. But for me, like I'm pushing Pearl Boys OD. That's my shit. Like with my friends.
So can you talk about like how Pro Boy started?
Um, so 2019, we used to be posted in my living room, smoking, getting high, and just making clothes. Cause I've been making clothes since I was like a kid. So we used to sit in my living room and watch OG DVD every day and make clothes and just do that for us. And then um it was OG DVD number 2. Rocky was like, pearls are for boys, but it never looked like this clean. So then we was like, pearls, boys, like that shit connects.
Yeah.
So one day, me and my boy Perp, like we make music and shit. We would like pop out in the city, like to Soho, and do shows and perform and make sure we wear pearls to see if niggas peep the shit. And eventually, like niggas just started calling us the Pearl Boys because we had pearls on and we was just doing shit. Like we was in parties, dancing, talking to people, and just connecting with niggas with pearls on. So niggas was like, "That's the Pearl niggas." Like, yeah.
That's it. And then do you have anything coming out soon in terms of like your brand, your clothes?
Um, Clothes wise, we have a new collection dropping. I don't want to drop the name yet because we gonna post it, but like we got a new collection dropping and maybe the end of this month. And music wise, I'm dropping a album called Green Cycle. It's about like mental health and like my past relationship and my growth from like 2019 to now after I had like a breakup and shit like that. So what I'm on now, basically a summary of my life up to now from 2019.
And so how do you stay motivated from or like just all that time being an artist or being a creative, especially in New York? Like, do you have times where you wanted to stop or?
Yeah, that shit comes and goes. Like sometimes I barely say shit like this, but like sometimes I be thinking about like what do I like more, fashion or clothes or music, like clothes or music. So sometimes like I just take a look around like the niggas I'm coming up with and the niggas that I'm performing with, and I just be like, this shit is hard. Like, this nigga believe in his shit. Why can't I believe in my shit? So like,
Right.
yeah, I just be trying to cook up
That's fire.
and stay motivated.
What do you see, like, what's your vision of yourself in the next like 5 years, or like how, or just in general, if are you gonna feel like, oh, I made it, or like that type of feeling in as an artist?
That's a good question. I don't even know, to be honest, like, cause I'm forever working. Like, this shit not even. I don't ever see a goal at the end. Like, I just be wanting to create and create and create, just keep going. Like, but I would say like when I'm like selling out shows and doing shows and niggas, I could hear niggas rapping my lyrics, then I'll feel like I made it type shit. So yeah.
And do you have any last words of advice for people that's trying to like stand out?
I'll say be you and do you. Like, don't like niggas. Everybody's on a different level. Like, don't compare yourself to niggas, even though it's human nature to compare yourself. But like, just know this nigga got there off of something that he knew to do, and you're gonna get to where you need to be doing what you know to do. Like, everybody has a different path. Like, don't focus on another nigga path because he's a farther than you when you could get there just by doing what you know you can do. Like, yeah.
And now we're just gonna do a drop. So you're gonna introduce yourself, say anything you want to plug or promote, and I'm here with your plug's favorite.
It's Vern Dollars. We got pearls on, and I'm here with your plug's favorite because we swaggy.
Thank you. Can you do one more? And you want to say your the name of the project that's coming out next week, or the album?
It's Vern Dollar, and niggas about to drop Green Cycle, and we here with your plug's favorite. What the fuck is you talking about?
I like that. Thank you.